Hello. I know I look like crap, but here I am with my cat, Tourmaline, February 4th, and basically I just got off the phone with my sister, Mashka. I'm very close with her. She's like my best friend in the whole world. she really, she's my best friend in the entire world. Like, we spoke for 3 hours. and we spoke about a lot of things, and it was just good to reconnect with my family. And so what happened this morning was I had an appointment with my vet for my 3 cats. So basically, I took my 3 cats in the cage, one in a bag and one in the cage, two in the cage. And my appointment was at 10, and I had to be at my work at 12, right? So, you know, basically I went to the vet, and I didn't take a taxi. Usually I would take a taxi, but I was like, it costs money. So I was like, let me try to do it myself, like on the train, so it won't cost money. So I took my cats on the train, and I took them to the vet, and I was waiting outside. I was there a bit early. I still have a little bit of a cough. I shouldn't have eaten cheese today because it made things worse. It's like mucus creating. So I'm waiting outside the vet. They're still closed. I was waiting for them to come and open the doors. So finally they came at like 9:30, 9:40ish. And there was this other woman. She comes there, and she comes with her cat. Apparently it was an emergency because there was something wrong with his voice. Like maybe he had something wrong with he had something stuck in his throat, or something wrong with his heart or something. So she tells me, yeah, I was crying the whole morning. I called the vet. It's an emergency. I need to see him. So I'm like, all right, go before me. No problem. So I'm waiting. I wait inside in the waiting room, and she goes into the vet, and I hear the cat start yowling and howling for like a half hour. And the lady, she apparently she was panicking. She called her friend or her sister, I don't know. She called her friend, and her friend came running, and they're both in the room with the vet. Apparently there's something wrong with their cat. So then I hear them yowling and screaming and crying. The lady was crying like hysterically, and she was saying like Habibi, Habibi. She was like an Arabic woman, so I guess Habibi means like my darling in Arabic or whatever. So she's crying and screaming, and all of a sudden, like, I hear the cat howling really loudly, and then silence, and then I hear the lady crying, and her friend is crying, and they're both crying together, and I felt like it sounded like someone died, it was like to that extent, like she was crying so much and so hysterically, like her heart was broken for her cat, she was crying and crying, and I don't know what happened, but then after like a little while, the vet calls me in to the other room. So there's 2 veterinarians, maybe they're married, I don't know what their story is, but so they attended to my cats. So they were looking at my cats, and I said to the vet, I said, what happened to that cat? Like, did she die or something? Because, like, I heard that lady crying, and she's like, yeah, the cat had, like, a blood clot, it had a heart problem, and blood clot, and apparently, hey baby, love you. Apparently, the cat had a heart complication and a blood clot with it, so then they couldn't save the cat. The cat died. There. So that's why the lady was crying and yelling, and, like, she must have really loved that cat, And, so I was like, wow, okay. Everyone deals with the grief differently, like, if I had a cat that I loved and I had to put down, like I did have to one time, like, it was amazing. It was, like, interesting, like, that she was so free with her emotions, she didn't hold anything in, and she had the support of her friend or her sister or whatever. And like, I was there with my cats. Like, when I had put my other cat down from panleukopenia, like, I didn't want to be in the room because I don't think I could handle it, and I was grief stricken, but I didn't react hysterically. You know, I guess everyone reacts differently. It's a tragedy, you know. So that was interesting. And then I got home and I had to recover a little bit with my cats. I came all the way on the train back. I had to carry my cats. And on the train, there was this guy. He tried to harass me, you know, with my cats. No, I'm friendly, you know. So I'm like, oh, you want to see my cats? Sure, you know. So I'm sitting there with my cats, and he's looking at my cats, and then he starts like saying inappropriate things about my cats, like, and asking me if I'm single. And I was just like, okay. I said, yeah, I have a boyfriend, and I'm like, okay, this guy's really creepy, you know. And then he started asking me more personal questions, and then I was like, I went like this. I was like, oh god, I can't deal with this guy, you know. If I had more guts, I'd be like, dude, what? I would say, like, what do you want, you know? But I didn't have the guts, you know, like, to confront people like that are being disrespectful to me. So I don't know. I hope you could hear me. Hey, baby. Yes. So then I was late to my work because I only left at 12 because I had to be there at 12, but I only left my house at 12 to be at we're having like a CPR course at my work. So basically, I was late, like an hour late. So my boss was upset, you know, and I was like, what can I do? I told him the story about the lady that was crying and her cat died, and, you know, like, I don't think I was like thinking like, oh, maybe he thinks I'm lying, why I'm coming late, you know? But he told me he believes me, but like, I don't think I could have concocted a story like that on my own about a lady that had her cat came in and had heart complications and a blood clot, and then the cat died, and the lady was hysterical and crying, and she needed to calm down. So I had to wait. So then I had to change my litter for my cats because it was too dirty. It smelled really toxic, you know. So right from work, I had my bag on me. I went to the store. I bought some litter for my cats, and I changed it right when I got home. My cat, before I took my cats to the vet, this cat right here, bad boy, he had peed on the bag which I was supposed to put him in, you know. And it smelled really bad, you know. I need to do laundry badly, you know. So then I came home and, you know, trying to get my life in order, right? I let my guineas out, and I have like this problem with my chest. Like, I have like maybe I should see a doctor. I think maybe I'm eating too much cheese, you know? So I have to like go easy because my breathing is not so good. You know? There's my little guinea. My rabbit. Not my guinea, my rabbit. Yeah, so it was nice talking to my niece, and I showed her my rabbit and my cats. And I was thinking to go out again to go shopping, but I'm like, ugh, I'm too lazy. I think I have enough food for Shabbat. For Shabbos, I have enough food, so I don't need to worry. I'm just gonna stay in and relax, you know. Anyhow, I'll let you know what happens next. Have a good day.